Hey guys, Nick Keller, Alice Premier Realty. Just finished playing some hoops, actually shooting bricks, but whatever, I'm here by myself, so it doesn't matter. Coming to you with another video blog. Today it is just me, no Greg. We are completely Greg-less. And why are we Greg-less, you might ask? Well, it's the middle of summer. He is taking some well-deserved time with his family at the beach. He is going fishing, drinking beers, definitely drinking some beers, just having some fun with his family. So it's just us. We are midway through the year, so I wanted to go ahead and do a quick market update, as I like to do from time to time, give you a quick snapshot as to what we're seeing in the market. So just real quick before we get started, I like to look at these things. This is only covering the last 3 full months that we've had. So April, May, and June of this year. And then I always like to compare that. So when you hear me talk about comparing, I'm comparing to the same 3 months in 2018, just because that gives us frame of reference, something to compare it to. And then also it's worth noting that I've only done this research in Baltimore and Carroll counties, mainly just because that's where we counsel most of our clients, do most of our work. It's really our sandbox. But although shameless plug, we do go everywhere in the Baltimore metro area, including Southern Pennsylvania. So please don't forget that. But yeah, so real estate is very specific. So it can vary by county, it can vary by town, it can vary by neighborhood. So just keep that in mind. So I'll jump right in. One of the first things I look at is listing inventory. So these are new homes that have come on the market in that time period that I just mentioned. And we actually, year over year, we didn't see much of an increase. So we saw it was about 100 homes. So within those 2 counties in those 3 months, only 100 home increase. So really kind of flatlined. So that's just something to keep in mind. The next thing that we look at is new pendings. So these are homes that went under contract in that 3-month time period. And this actually was the first red flag, first thing that caused me to raise my eyebrows. This declined this year, new pendings, by 16% in the same 3 months in 2018. So we had 16% fewer homes go under contract in April, May, and June of this year than we did of last year. So just a red flag, something to keep in your mind. Days on market. So this is the amount of time that it takes before a house goes under contract, goes to new pending. We actually saw that increase by 10%. So new listings flatlined. New pendings went down substantially, in my opinion, and days on market went up a little bit. Okay, so starting to see some things, some data points start to show its face a little bit. The last thing I looked at was average sale price. We actually saw that go down this year in those 3 months, 4.5% in the same 3 months last year. So that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars for average sale price for a house, each percentage point is thousands of dollars. So it's substantial to your pocket, while it doesn't seem like the number itself is big. So what does this mean? I don't have a crystal ball. It could certainly change. It has changed before. But historically, real estate peak to peak is about 7 years. We have been recovering and ascending since 2009, so 10 years. So just based on that, we are overdue for a pullback in the market. You see pullbacks in the stock market, the real estate market does the same thing. Not a crash, a pullback. So we're overdue for that. And I think what this data is telling us is that we are starting to see some cracks in the armor. And what has been just a historically great market the last few years, I think this data is starting to show that we're starting to see things slow down and there's some cracks in the armor. Interest rates are still phenomenal. I think they're sub 4 as of yesterday. Prices have come down a little bit, just told you guys that. So buying conditions have gotten a little better than where they were last year. It's still leaning more towards a seller's market, but buying conditions have improved a little bit. It's still a very opportunistic market. I think that's what I'm telling you. If you're thinking of doing something, I think it's worth starting the conversation now, coming up with a plan and seeing how this might affect you in your individual area. Like I said, real estate's very specific. And this is just something to consider when you're thinking about getting into the market, or you know somebody who is. It's just a small part of the bigger picture. So if you have any questions as to how this data might impact you or somebody you might know, you can always reach out to me or anyone here at Atlas. We're always willing to help. Certainly don't have to go at it alone. And it's never too early to start that conversation. If you have any topics that you'd like to see in future videos, please let us know. We're happy to do that. And look, as always, we are extremely grateful for the support you guys show show us with watching these videos and the feedback you guys give us, social media and the stuff we put out there, seeing you guys in the community, showing up at community events and the events that we do, and most importantly, the referrals that you guys send our way throughout the year. It is the lifeblood of our business, and we're just very, very, very thankful for you guys. So thanks for checking out this video blog. Have a great summer. If there's anything we can do for you, let us know. See you next time.